Welcome back to Talk Miley to Me. I'm Molly.
I'm Becky.
And we are back. It's a new year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. We have missed you guys so much, but we needed to take a break for the holidays. We needed to kind of, what's the word? Reset?
Regroup, yeah. Reset.
Yes. And we knew, though, that coming into 2025 is a very exciting time to be a Miley Cyrus fan.
Because 2025 is beautiful.
It's something beautiful. Exactly. So what have you been up to over the holidays, Becky? Anything exciting? Anything fun?
Well, I've been planning a move that's been stressful but fun and exciting. I've been a liar this entire time, guys. I said that I live in Chicago. I don't. I've been living in the suburbs of Chicago, Chicagoland area. Yeah, but nobody knows the town that I live in. But I am moving to the west town, kind of, in the city. So that's really exciting, but it's been a lot, and so that's what I've been up to this whole time. Finding the place, doing all the tours of them, and then packing now.
That's so exciting, though.
Yeah.
I know that you're ready to be a city girl.
I'm so ready to be a city girl. And you're
going to be closer to work.
I'm going to be so much closer to work. I'm literally going to gain back almost 2 hours of my life every day with the commute, a little bit
2
less.
hours?
Probably an hour and a half total.
That's still insane per day.
Yeah, because my commute right now is anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour each way. So it's gonna now be 8 minutes, maybe 20. 20 is probably gonna be the most if there's traffic.
Oh my God, still, that's such a good commute. Most people don't get that.
I know. I'm so excited. So
that's so exciting.
Yeah,
Congrats.
so that's gonna be coming in a couple weeks, and it's actually, we have an extra bedroom in this space, so we have a hobby room. So I plan to set up a pretty cool podcasting corner for myself.
And when I come barging in,
exactly,
I can have somewhere to stay.
Exactly.
That's so exciting. I'm also just excited to. It's bittersweet though, because I'll miss your old apartment.
I'll miss it so much. It's so nice.
There's a lot of memories there.
Yeah, it's true.
Even the handful of times I've been there,
no, truthfully,
there's been so many memories there.
Yeah,
but
we've had good times.
I think this will be good for you.
Yeah,
and for everyone and your roommates. I feel like it'll be a new chapter.
Yeah, very, very ready for it. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been dealing with a tooth pain that I won't bore everyone with, but luckily, if I sound a little weird or I just feel like I'm not talking the best right now, it's because I think my wisdom tooth is coming in wrong, or there's not enough space for it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do this podcast tonight, which had me really down in the dumps, on top of, not being able to talk and laying in bed with agonizing pain.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone can relate, but tooth pain is the worst pain, because it's
what
you
they
can't
say.
eat.
Yeah.
You can't eat everything you drink. It's it also just made me depressed. I was just I laid in bed for 3 days straight.
Oh my
with
God.
ice on my jaw was swollen. Literally underneath my jaw was swollen.
Oh my God.
And I was supposed to have a dentist appointment today on Monday, January 6th, but we got hella snow down here. Did it snow in Chicago?
We got a little dusting.
Dude, it's crazy here. And I feel like we really don't get snow that often. But it's we got a lot of snow, we got a lot of ice. And so my dentist appointments, of course, got canceled. And I have a work convention next week. So it's my busiest time of the year.
Yeah.
So it's just the worst time to deal with this. But luckily it's gotten a little better. It's still a little sore, but I can smile and I can talk, which I wasn't able to do either.
You couldn't do those things. My
boyfriend, Colton, he was like, I feel like I didn't talk to you for 2 days.
Aww.
And I'm like, yeah, because every time he would try to say something to me, I was just I couldn't say anything. It hurt so bad.
Yeah. And you're just probably focused on it. You couldn't even hear what he was saying either.
I was just depressed and miserable. But I'll probably get my wisdom teeth out at some point.
Yeah.
So I'll keep y'all posted.
Yeah,
but that's what I've been up
to.
And, celebrating the holidays and just living for all the new Miley hype that is surrounding 2025.
I know. I was going to say, I mean, if you were feeling kind of down in the dumps, good thing Mother served yesterday.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, guys, that's what we're talking about, of course. This whole episode is dedicated to Miley Cyrus at the 2025 Golden Globes. She actually went.
She went. Did you, what were you thinking? Did you think she was going to go?
Oh my God. So it was like, I thought so. It seemed like Beautiful That Way meant a lot to her, which
Yeah.
it does. And she even made like an Instagram post about it. And she just seemed very honored to be nominated. I mean, the last time she was nominated was 2009.
Right.
And she went that year. So I thought, yeah, of course she's going to be there. But day of, no, let me backtrack. The day before, the Golden Globes posted a video. I don't know if you saw this.
I saw this.
But it had all, like, where every celebrity is sitting. And it was Selena Gomez, Timothée Chalamet, even fucking Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
All these celebrities, and no Miley Cyrus in sight.
Right.
And so that, got us a little worried. So I was, like, a little worried about that. The next day of, there's, like, she's going, she's not going. I think, what's his name that produced the Andrew Wyatt or Andrew Watt?
Andrew Wyatt.
Him and another woman posted a selfie of them together going. And so people were like, well, if Miley was going, she'd be going with them.
Right.
So then that was a whole, like, Miley's not attending. Just Stan Twitter is so toxic.
I know.
And especially when I have nothing to do on a Sunday because I'm down bad and all I have to do is scroll on my phone. I am like, okay, she's going. Okay, she's not going. She's going. And then I put my phone down and I'm actually working on an upcoming deep dive that we'll be doing soon for you guys. But I'm just doing a little research and then I decide 20 minutes later to pick up my phone. It was Miley Cyrus on the red carpet.
Oh.
Could you believe it? What were you doing?
Well, yesterday I had a really busy day. I moved some things into the apartment. I got brunch with the new roommates. I was back and forth to the city. So then we were going out for...
the Bears were playing.
Yes, exactly. So I was getting ready with my friends and forgot that this was happening. Like, just fully slipped my mind that it was the day of the Golden Globes. And then I get a text message from Molly. And it's Miley Cyrus.
It's like 3 photos.
The way that I screamed and gasped, and I gasp all the time. My one roommate, Rachel, she's used to it. She doesn't even it doesn't faze her anymore. But when I'll just be like all of the time, and it scares the shit out of everyone around me always because they're like, "What? What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I'm like, Miley Cyrus is beautiful.
And then they're like, "Are you serious?"
Yes. Every time, it's nothing dramatic at all. I was just like,
Rachel gets it though.
Yes, she does. She does the same shit.
She reacts the same way, but she's more quiet about her reaction. I feel like it's all up here.
Yeah.
She's so calm in every situation, but up in her brain, like, she's, like, freaking out like we do.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was blessed. My eyes were blessed in that moment. And
oh, my God.
Now it's all I've seen since.
It's been great. And we always talk about how Miley always does things at the worst time for us to record a podcast about it. This is actually a really good time.
It's perfect for us.
Yes, the day after. Going back to, like, prior to the Golden Globes, because we haven't done an episode in a minute.
Yeah.
Like, almost a month. She did make a post about the Golden Globes, and she said, "It's an honor to be nominated for Best Original Song alongside my friends and collaborators. Pamela is graciously sharing her moment with us. I'm continuing to root for her. It's so fun to watch her shine. Thank you, Gia Coppola, for inviting me to be part of your Gem, The Last Showgirl." That is a post that she made. Who knows if she made it? She probably wrote it, sent it to whoever posts for her to post it.
Yeah.
And that's what made me, like, she doesn't just post for no reason.
Right.
That's what made me think, okay, she's going. Especially with Pamela Anderson. It's her mom's, like, hero. Tish loves Pamela.
Yeah. So I guess I've never realized this before, but I feel like the Golden Globes in this award season that we're in has always been, like, the least on my radar. And maybe it's because it's for, like, very niche movies that are, like, more critically acclaimed, not, like, the blockbuster ones that I typically like. So I think it's those, and it's like TV shows that I don't watch. So I've never really cared about the Golden Globes. But based on the discourse about this one, it's now my understanding that this is one of the most important award shows.
Oh,
I did
absolutely.
not
It's
know this.
definitely I was thinking about this too. You know how like the Grammys is also very critically acclaimed
Yeah.
and it's a big deal to win a Grammy. I feel like it's an even bigger deal to win a Golden Globe because there's less of them.
Yes, I think that, yes.
There's a significant amount less of Golden Globes. I was thinking about that. There were people that like Demi Moore, for instance. She won her first Golden Globe.
I know.
And she's been doing this for how long? Like, so that's what I was thinking. I'm kind of on the same boat with you. It's not one that I always watch every year. Like if I miss it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did watch this one, and I'm actually really happy I did because it was actually a good show.
I know from all the clips that I've been seeing online after it, like Nikki Glaser did an amazing job
Oh my
from
God,
what
I
I
love
understand. Yeah. And yeah, it just looked really great altogether. But yeah, I had no idea that it was such a big deal. So it really is like for her to say it's an honor to be nominated. Like, of course she showed up. I think this is a thing that if you're nominated, you will be there.
Well, there were not very many that weren't there, but like, what's the guy's name from The Bear?
Jeremy Allen White.
Yes, he wasn't there.
Oh man.
I'm assuming he won.
Oh,
he won an award.
Oh.
And what's her name? Jennifer Coolidge. Is that her name? She accepted his award on her behalf, like because she was the one presenting it.
Oh, good for her.
Good for her. Yeah, I love her. But it was very. It was a good show because we also had a lot of our other ex-acts there. We had Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And we're going to get into it.
Yeah.
But she was there. Selena Gomez was there.
Zendaya.
Zendaya, which love her. Oh my gosh. This is random as fuck, but Seth Cohen from the OC.
Yeah.
Have you watched the OC?
No.
Adam Brody, he was there because he was nominated for that show he just did with Kristen Bell, which I love. They didn't win any awards. But that's what I'm saying. It's so hard to win an award there.
Yeah.
Like, Ariana Grande didn't win any of her awards. Wicked won, but she, like, personally didn't win one. You know what did win a lot? Baby Reindeer. Did you ever watch that show?
No, and I'm surprised. Wasn't that in the award circuit last time?
That's what I thought. It was so long ago, but maybe it happened right after, like, the last one ended.
Maybe.
But I loved that show. It honestly, if you guys need something to watch, go watch that. I think it's on Netflix, but it's so good. And that won a ton of awards. But anyway, yeah, so that's what made me think she was going. And then of course Twitter is like, she's not going, and I'm like, maybe she's not, and that's just me falling into stan Twitter culture.
Yeah, and it how we in the past couple of years have gotten our hopes up several times. So I think it's also just like what we're expecting, and we're trying not to be let down, maybe.
Oh my gosh, no, that's so true, because somebody tweeted during the event, they said Miley was talking to someone. Like that was the tweet, was Miley was talking to someone, and somebody replied and was like, we are so like traumatized. like the way that we are getting excited about this, about her talking to someone there, is like we have been mentally messed up.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, are we okay, guys? Do we need let's get a little checkup. Are we all right?
But it really is such a win that she went.
I know.
She actually left her house
and looked like that, Henny.
Oh my gosh.
Sickening.
The best she's ever looked. And I
say that every time she leaves her house, genuinely. But
okay, but the last like couple years, I would say ever since she got rid of the like middle part blonde with the dark underneath.
Yeah.
I really thought during that time I was like, that's so good, but really it wasn't.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Compared to what it is now.
Every time we get something better, like the bar is raised.
It's true. Yeah. So girl. But yeah, she showed up wearing custom Celine Spring 2025.
Roll the clip, because her saying that is so cute.
Oh my gosh. Before we go into the clip, and while I'm pulling it up, did you notice in this clip that On a Roll by Ashley O is playing in the background?
No.
I don't think this is edited in. It sounds like it's truly part of the background. So
okay. Relevant all the time. Custom.
Custom. That was definitely playing in the background. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. And then there's no way they could edit that in like that.
That's what I'm saying. It was definitely like infused with like the background chatter.
Huh.
So that was a little too iconic.
Yeah.
That On a Roll is playing. It's like, I wonder what she's thinking. Did she even notice? Surely.
Surely, right?
But what a random song.
Truly, like that's not typically on the radios anymore.
I know. Nor was it really like, it did chart, but it wasn't like a top 10.
And even if they're like playing songs, maybe like I imagine that they've got to have a DJ that's playing songs that maybe make sense to whoever's walking by. But like,
oh, I didn't
why
think
would we
about that.
choose Ashley O? Maybe it's because it was like an acting thing, the last acting thing that Miley did.
Oh, true. I didn't even think about that.
I have a huge brain.
Yeah, you do. You're very smart because I didn't even think about that. But also, why did she win a Golden Globe for that? Why wasn't she nominated?
Let's go back to that major snub.
I didn't even get nominated, and that was like huge. But maybe it's because it's Black Mirror. Maybe they don't take Black Mirror seriously.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what the category, like what the difference is to be nominated for a Golden Globe, or like, isn't the Emmy for like television?
I do think like the Emmys are more like they're less serious, maybe, because I remember Wizards of Waverly Place won an Emmy.
What?
For like television kids television.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Like I said, I barely know what the Golden Globes are, so everything I've said tonight,
same.
just keep that in mind.
Well, obviously, we're more focused on the music awards.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. So I want to talk about her look.
Yes.
She did say it's custom.
Custom.
Which of course it is. She doesn't go anywhere anymore without it being custom.
Literally. It's always been custom.
It has to be custom now for her to leave her house. So she showed up wearing her beautiful custom gown, her hair. Let's start with the hair.
Let's work from the top down.
The hair was being compared to Hannah Montana's season 3 promo shoot.
Yeah.
Hannah Montana season 3. Remember when she had her hair like and then she had the glasses? It literally is the same hairstyle, just blonde.
It's the same. That's the main photo I've been seeing all day, but just before we started recording, I saw another comparison picture, and it was like the episode where she was as Hannah Montana in the like floral gown, and she was doing an award show as Hannah Montana on the show. And her hair again was like pinned up like that with like bangs coming down.
Yes, and honestly, her dress during that episode, not the same at all, but kind like the way it's shaped.
Yeah.
The way it laid on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been really fun.
But the promo photos, they're like similar poses, similar looks on her face. Like,
yeah. No, I so nostalgic. And honestly, she'll never escape Hannah because there's always some connection.
Yeah.
Her dress, beautiful, open back. It was very elegant, but definitely very Miley. Like, she's definitely going to show some skin.
Literally. And it's a Miley Cyrus in a black dress. You can never go wrong.
It's true. And when she's showing like her back and all of her tats, and yeah, just like it, even though she was showing a lot of skin, it was very elegant.
It was very elegant. And I do feel like it's like, you know, with black dresses, and she's worn something very similar to this, just with like without the rhinestones or whatever. They're probably not rhinestones. I am so sorry, Miley Cyrus. I'm sure they're like real diamonds. How dare I?
Oh, us broke people only know rhinestones. We don't know diamonds.
What? She didn't put those on herself with her hot glue gun? What do you mean?
Yeah. It's custom, I thought.
Exactly. But no, it like the cuts, you can almost see a nip, but you can't because she's still elegant, but she is still Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So good.
Absolutely
so
no
looking.
Jewelry.
No jewelry. You're so right. I didn't even notice that.
I think.
Not at all?
No.
You're right. I'm looking at her hands. I don't see anything.
No, I don't even really see earrings. Maybe there's earrings.
I think maybe I see an earring, but it's just hard to see because, you know, her hair is all down.
Earrings. The only accessory we had was sunglasses on the red carpet. Some people hate. I think it's sick.
No, that made it like, it was like a totally different look.
Yes.
When she had them on versus having them off,
yes.
and both looked great. I thought it like the hair and sunglasses combo was giving very much like early 2000s.
Yeah.
It like, I don't know, the sunglasses being on gave it like a 90s, early 2000s feel. Like very
Yeah.
fun. I said this on her Twitter. It's giving very fun, carefree. She's just there for a good time, but still mother.
Exactly. No, but she's like still serving.
Like, it just made her seem like, oh yeah, I'm just here for a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not taking it that serious, but I'm the best looking one on the carpet.
Right. And then this has like nothing to do with the red carpet, but just like being a fan of hers, it also made me feel like the Dolce & Gabbana eyewear campaign that she just did, like, it just makes it feel more genuine and full circle. I'm pretty sure these are Celine glasses. I don't think that they're part of Dolce & Gabbana collection because I think that there was like a C on the side of them or Celine's logo or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
But it did like bring it full circle where I'm like, again, she doesn't do things that she doesn't like or care about or actually use.
So they were Celine sunglasses. You know, that would have been so iconic if she did the sunglasses she sported in that ad campaign.
I know, but also I love that it's cohesive with
it all has to go
the
together.
Designer. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, they look very similar to the other glasses.
Yeah. But really, like, her only other accessory there is, like, her own tattoos and her beauty.
It's true.
Do we need more?
The tattoos will just always make her look like a rock star, no matter what she's
I really do
like.
love her tattoos.
I do too. They get shit on a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't... I like them because it's like a scrapbook throughout her life. I don't know.
No, it truly is because you're looking at the new ones that we're about to talk about, but then like you still have her Just Breathe Dreamcatcher that she's had forever. And like literally seeing that, I was like, that is like, didn't she get that when she was like 18?
Dude, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 17, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dreamcatcher's been there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we talk about this. We'll have to do a tattoo deep dive.
I want to so badly, but that's going to take a lot of research because not even Miley knows how many she has.
No, and I feel like the less we see her nowadays, it's harder for us to even...
Right.
Yeah.
But when we do get a dress like this where you could see everything, we can do some zooming, you know?
Well, not everything. I bet there's more tattoos we can't see.
Oh, I'm 100% sure.
Okay, so yeah, her new tattoos were revealed in this dress, but then also on social media prior to this event.
Yeah.
So it seemed like starting the new year, she got a new tattoo like behind her ear. The little, I don't know what the symbolism's for, but it was really pretty and elegant, I thought. Just when you think she's run out of space.
Right, she's finding more. Yeah.
She's finding more space. And then she got on her hand, like on her thumb, kind of, by her wrist, she got songs. The word songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was interesting to me.
I know. I agree.
I'd love to hear her
I would die to hear that.
If she did a tattoo tour and just said, she could probably talk about it for hours, but what each tattoo means, the story of getting it. This one was during bangers. I don't even remember getting it.
No, half of them are like, oh yeah, this was when I was hanging out with Wayne and we were just literally having fun. That would be like so many of them. But I want to see like, because there was a reason for it in the moment and I want to know what it was.
Yeah. And I do love that, you know, there's been a lot that has changed throughout her life. But one of the things that has stayed consistent is that she'll always be getting a tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter where she's at in her life.
Yeah.
It was kind of refreshing to see her doing that again.
So then I think that I saw...
There was one more, I think.
Isn't there some on her chest?
Yeah, so somebody pointed out one.
It's like
it's very
really faint.
Which I wonder why. And I don't really know what it means, but if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, I'll put a picture in. It's very faint. Like, do we think that it was covered by makeup? Or like, is it... I don't know.
It could have been, but also like all of her tattoos are just very straightforward black and white, and a lot of them are like just thin dainty lines. I kind of feel like it's just the style of it, maybe just very really dainty. Thin. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
See what happens with that tattoo. So 3 new tats. But the one on her chest, we don't know when she got that.
No.
That one's just like, we just discovered it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're planets.
Right. Right. Parts of the ocean we have not yet discovered.
Literally. Okay, something else I want to talk about with her at the Golden Globes is that she showed up without her mother, without Max, without Brandy. I'm sure maybe a stylist or two, but she showed up kind of alone.
Alone.
Which we haven't gotten that in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I can't even remember the last time she showed up without an entourage of people or her mom or...
Which I can't even imagine how scary it is to do. Regardless
I
of
agree.
how we've talked about like her new anxieties or maybe anxieties that she's always had, but allowing herself to, you know, have it. But yeah, that's got to be really scary to do.
I'm so proud of her, though,
I'm
for
so
doing
proud
that.
of her, yeah.
Yeah, because think about just how far she's come. And you could tell she wasn't, like, very... The way she carried herself was very confident on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Very alone, very confident. She saw someone, would say, hey, whatever, move on. I mean, she didn't even show up with Pamela or Andrew or any of the team.
Right. I know. I kind of
showed up by herself.
feel like she would have been with Andrew. Maybe he was around, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. So I'm very proud of her for doing that. I thought that was like something different that we don't get very often.
Yeah.
This is also the most exciting part about her going to like public events is that we get to see her possibly run into other of our favorite celebrities.
Yeah.
And the two main girls that people were online talking about was Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to run through a brief list of people that she was photographed with. First being Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Which, if you know, you know. LOL stands rise.
Get up.
Get up. They had a lot of photos together I saw come up. And that warmed my heart because I feel like she thinks so highly of Demi Moore, and I know that they're probably not as close as they used to be with filming LOL. But throughout the years, they've been photographed together at events, and I can just tell there's like a mutual love there.
Oh, for sure. You think about how long you spend on a movie set and to get into the character, like Demi is her mother.
Literally. She was 17 when she did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder what Demi thinks too, like how crazy it is watching her grow up.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, she ran into, which that's what people were most excited about.
Yeah.
And Sarah Paulson.
That's right.
Which everyone was saying, everyone online was like, don't call me Angel Reunion.
I saw that. No, I did. I saw that.
The way I screamed out loud, how funny that is. Anyway, I have a clip of them all running into each other that we can react to. And what's really cute about their video is that Sarah Paulson goes, are you two presenting together? And Miley goes, no, we're just longtime friends.
I know. And then they hug.
The only thing that pisses me off about that interaction is we didn't get any like profesh photos, but
I know.
But I thought it was so cute. And
I think seeing their interaction though is like almost better.
It's true, yeah. And how short is Ariana Grande?
She's tiny.
Miley's not that tall. Miley's like 5'5", and then in heels maybe she's 5'7".
Yeah.
In heels.
Rachel, how tall is Ariana? 5'1" or 5'2"?
Oh my god. So yeah, she's really small. If they're both wearing heels, that probably puts them at about the same as they would be without.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Jeez. Yeah, because the way she like holds her like she's a little child.
But they're the same age.
They're the same. Yeah, and they've been through a lot together.
I forget about that. I forget about how much they actually have done together.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're good friends, I think. So that was what everyone was really excited about. And of course, we got photos of her and Pamela Anderson.
She looks so happy and cute in that photo.
She does. Yeah, side note, some of the fan photos that were leaked and posted, she looks so happy.
Yeah, she does.
It was refreshing to see those.
For sure.
Sofia Vergara?
So random, but I know
So
that
random.
Miley was absolutely gagged to get this photo.
Oh, I know she was absolutely. She's an icon.
Yes.
So, I mean, not that I really care too much about her, but I know from society that she is an icon.
Yes.
And I know Miley was probably living for this.
You could tell in the photo. She's like, literally, you could see on her face, she's like, look at me. I'm standing next to Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know if I'm saying this name right. Cooper Coke?
I think that's right, yeah.
So he was on that show with, oh God, what's it called? Monsters.
Yeah.
About, did you watch that?
No, I didn't.
I watched a few episodes of it. It was very dark. And I couldn't convince my boyfriend to watch it with me. So I think I just stopped watching it because it's not that fun if you're watching it by yourself. Yeah. But apparently he's one of her like longtime friends, which I didn't know about.
I never knew who this guy was until I saw this video and I looked him up. And that's when I found out about the show. And then
yeah. I just thought we could play this clip of them chatting.
Having a kiki.
Because it's really, you could just tell they're like living. I don't know.
And apparently he's like a yapper too, because the tweet was like the two yappers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at him yapping.
She's cracking him up.
I didn't know they were friends. And yeah, apparently he's been at her chateau performances.
You know what else I found upon research? I was looking at his IMDb. He was in a Hannah Montana music video.
You're kidding.
He was the love interest in He Could Be the... Hold on. He was the love interest in... Shit.
Ordinary Girl?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. He was the love interest in Ordinary Girl.
The most ordinary music video.
I was looking at his discography and they all seem to be like really weird and really dark stuff. And then all of a sudden there's this bright purple photo and it's Hannah Montana, Ordinary Girl.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at this. That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is him. He was so young.
Yeah.
Cooper Coke was once in a Hannah Montana music video and I'm crying. That is so wild. No, I know like the whole internet was obsessed with him from the Monsters film.
Yeah, like I said, just found out who he was and I think that I need to be obsessed. He is a good-looking man.
He is a good-looking man. Sadly, I think he's not straight. I don't know though.
With him,
I feel like one of them isn't.
That's going to push me over the edge if I can't have Jonathan Bailey or him.
I think I think you might as well just go to Adam Brody like I am. So
okay.
Adam Brody has looked the same for 25 years. So you can't really go wrong with that.
True.
Anyone else that I didn't talk about or bring up that she was photographed with that is like that we want to talk about?
Not that I saw.
Yeah, just icons. We didn't get Selena Gomez. So upset about
that.
And they're like friends now. So maybe they just did run into each other. I don't know.
It seemed from the videos that I saw that Selena was just kind of like trying to just get business done.
I think so too. Yeah. One last thing is that Pamela and Miley were on the red carpet together. And in this video, which I'll plug in, Pamela asks her, where's Tish? And she said that she was in Nashville.
The way that she goes, literally her voice was like just straight. She goes, oh yeah, she's in Nashville. And like just had a accent for only that word.
She thought she's in Nashville. Somebody say hi. I couldn't believe it either.
Yeah. She really is just like us.
Truly.
So yeah, I'm just so surprised Tish wasn't like, I will be there, because she is so in love with Pamela.
I agree, but I feel like that I bet you Miley didn't have a +1 ticket.
True.
You know what I mean?
Because she's not, I mean, she was hardly ever on the screen during the award ceremony.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that.
And
she was on the screen one time, I think.
She's got the nomination for just the song out of all the other things that were nominated for the whole movie. That room seemed very small too, so I bet you she didn't get a ticket.
And it makes sense because it's not like it's the Grammy. It's like it's like a TV film thing.
Right.
Okay, so some drama that was happening on Stan Twitter today was that Miley's team posted her global Golden Globe photos on the red carpet, and it got posted, deleted, posted again, deleted, and then posted again for the third and final time. And Smilers were up in arms because this is not the first time something like this has happened, and it does hurt her social media because she's getting likes that are getting then deleted. And it's like usually those same people aren't going to see that and re-like it because they've already seen it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it kind of messes up her social media. But people were so mad on Twitter that they were DMing Olivia. If you don't know, Olivia is on Miley's team.
Olivia's like personal account.
Yeah, they were DMing Olivia, and then Olivia was responding and saying, like, I'm blocking everyone that's reached out to me about this. I do not post for Miley anymore.
Oh, wow.
I think she still works for Miley. I just don't think she's in charge of posting for her.
Oh, wow.
So she was blocking. But honestly, think about it. I if I was her, I would feel also annoyed if everyone was on Twitter.
No, and I'm sure the comments were mean.
Oh, I'm sure. You know they were mean.
They were mean.
They were mean. So I wonder who does post for her now. But that was kind of the thing that happened today. And then after that, she posted photos that Vijay took of her.
Yeah.
Pre Golden Globes, and that was a whole other series of photos that we got.
Yeah.
With her look, which I thought were great.
I did remember like liking the photo, and I'm like, I swear I liked this already, and I didn't realize that was going on. But that is strange behavior. I wonder why.
And it's not the first time it's happened.
And they are the same photos with the same caption. I think maybe one time they didn't put the song on it.
Maybe.
I think initially the very first one didn't have the song attached to it, but
I think you can add it after. I don't know. And then before we go into our listener segment and close up this episode, I want to say that if there's one thing that Smilers love to do is lie. And we've talked about this before. But like a few days ago, obviously I've spent way too much time on Stan Twitter because of my tooth. So that's why I'm like brain rot with all this. But days ago, I think around maybe the first of the month, everyone's like, according to reliable sources, I don't know, Selena Gomez is going to be on Miley's new album. According to reliable sources, Liam Hemsworth is going to be invited to be in a music video.
Right.
According to reliable sources, the most insane thing. And I have seen the effects of that transfer onto Facebook.
No.
Yes, I saw. I forget which exact rumor it was. There were so many. And if you're on Twitter, you know. It's like this is the tweet. I'm laying it out in your head. It's the alert emoji. Confirmed. Yeah. All caps. I don't fucking know. Justin Bieber will be featured on Miley Cyrus's upcoming 2025 album, Something Beautiful. He is making his breakout appearance, or whatever the fuck. They make it seem so real. And you know there's people that believe that.
Yes.
Because there's people that believe everything they read. And so then they go to Facebook, where it's secondhand distributed.
Yep. And mind you, different audience that's not...
Believe everything.
Well, okay. I was going to say that people on Facebook are not chronically online the way that Twitter users are. I actually don't think that's true. I think people that use Facebook actually are constantly on Facebook, but in a different way. They're consuming media in a different way.
True.
Thank you.
True.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, it's... I just think of like how my parents be believing everything they read on Facebook. And you guys can relate if your parents are on Facebook and they're over the age of 50. It's like that.
Do you think, okay, I think we go on Twitter to like laugh and joke. So you read something, and when you read something on Twitter, immediately you're like, really? Is that real or not? But Facebook is almost like more for news. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. It's the demographic that's on the websites of why. Okay, but that's so funny that these make it to Facebook.
They do.
So then
I saw it happen again. people are very disappointed when the album comes out and Michael Jackson isn't on it. Okay.
Wait. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but we have breaking
I'm
news.
scared.
No, I just got a text message from my aunt that says, she's like, I have a makeup question about the Golden Globes from last night. I love being the pop culture correspondent for my family and also the Miley Cyrus correspondent for
Same.
everybody that knows me.
Yes. What are you going to say? What's your question?
I didn't read it all.
Well,
Let's see if it
you'll
was
have to let
about
us know.
Miley.
If it's not,
Almost all the
boo.
women have a shiny glow on their cheeks, and I noticed that you usually do too. What do you do to achieve that look? I know it's not just a highlighter. It's such a beautiful look. Aw.
That's actually such a wholesome question.
It really is.
Aw.
I thought it was going to be about Miley. But it is about the Golden Globes.
Kind of about Miley.
I have one last thing about the Golden Globes and about Miley.
Yes.
I'm sad that we did not get a Miley Cyrus glam bot. And how come we don't have one ever?
Yeah, it's so true.
I would pass away the day we get one.
Was it the Grammys in 2018 or 19? What was it when she was wearing the black blazer that was like very down the middle, and she had her side part long blonde waves, and she bit her lip and winked.
Oh, you're right.
That was like the only one.
That's the only one we got. Oh, that had to be like 2019 or 2020, right? Yeah.
I think it was 2019.
Yeah.
Maybe 2018. Something around that
yeah.
time. Okay, guys, before we go into this listener segment, we have one recording that was sent to us over the break. If you want to be featured on an episode of the podcast, all you have to do is click the link in our description. You can record your voice. Alternative option is you can send us a written submission to our email. That'll be in the description, talkmileytomepodcast@gmail.com. Or you can record a video and send it to that same email. So you can kind of send us however you feel comfortable your submission. If you have a question, a Miley thought, anything, feel free to send it to that email, and then we will play it on an upcoming episode.
Hey, what's good? I was listening to When I Look at You this morning, and it had me thinking about the podcast as per usual, because every time I listen to Miley now, I'm just like thinking about you guys and your impact and how important you guys have been to the fandom. One question though. Why has she not sung this song in like over 10 years? Like, girl. First of all, I know that Banger's Miley. I know she would have never sung it, but the vocals that we would have been served with the song in Bangers, I'll never forgive her. We could have had an amazing performance of this, but I understand. She was in her anti, girly phase, if you will. But what I was gonna say was, I just wonder if she's chosen to not sing it because it's painful for her. I mean, the whole song, the whole premise, obviously, is about Liam. They were in the movie together. But then that also raises the question. I mean, Malibu, she sang that in like 2019 post-divorce. So, I mean, she obviously it's a struggle for her. But I just wonder why she doesn't sing When I Look at You. I mean, it's such a good song. Like, imagine a When I Look at You, Angels Like You mashup. That would go crazy. I feel like we could really be doing something there. I don't know. I just feel like Miley's ballads are so good. And, yeah, that's just my opinion.
Oh my gosh, and Angels Like You, When I Look at You mashup.
The chills that came across my entire body when he said that.
The way I didn't know I needed that. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. I have an idea on why she doesn't perform it.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think there's maybe two reasons. One, it wasn't ever officially released under her, was it?
Yeah,
Or it was released. No, was it released on Time of Our Lives?
I think it was, actually.
I think it was. I feel like it just wasn't, because it was initially released for the last song.
Right.
And it was for that. And then I think she added it on. Why can I not? We just did our deep dive over it.
No, and thinking back on the deep dive, I'm pretty sure it is, because I remember talking about the parody that ruined it for me.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Let me look really. Yeah. It is. It's track number 3. What the heck?
Yeah.
I just feel like it initially wasn't like a her song.
I know. That's
Whereas like Malibu, she wrote it,
Mhm.
and like maybe she feels connected to that way. Also, or maybe I have 3 reasons. Second could be maybe the success. Malibu did a little bit better than When I Look at You.
right.
And then third, I honestly feel like it's a hard song to sing.
Totally.
Because think about when she recorded it. I remember when she would do live performances of this song, and she was 17. Her voice was changing, but she still kind of had that like young voice, the voice that we do not have anymore. And it's definitely like was made with her young voice. So I
Yeah.
wonder if it's just hard for her to like retune it with her new voice. I don't know.
That's a great point too. I know. Initially, I was thinking that it's just probably painful to sing, but like, there's much worse that she's written about him that she does continue to sing, like Malibu
Yeah.
or I don't know any of the other songs
She
that
didn't
she's
even
ever
write
written.
this song. She didn't even write When I Look at You.
Oh, that's right. So that's probably a major
So
part
then
of it too. I just think
I
that
feel like,
she
yeah.
didn't she didn't care much about this EP. So, and I think just being that it's like for the movie, that doesn't come across her mind as let me add it to my set list.
No, I totally agree. But yeah, that would be, I mean, I would love to see her perform it again.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for listening and for your
Yeah.
kind words
Oh my God.
about the
Tears
podcast. What?
in my eyes.
That's like the nicest thing I think we've ever received.
Truly.
So yeah, guys, we have a surprise for you guys. So with a new year, we always do a new season, but this season in particular is different. We are going to be releasing an episode every week, and we are now launching a Patreon where you can subscribe for $5 a month, and every week you get additional bonus content of our discussions, maybe a little bit more unhinged discussions. We're going to be doing deeper dives from our deep dives, reactions,
Maybe
just something
playing
like
games, like just silly.
playing games, something a little bit less formal, where you can just come and listen to us yap more.
Yeah.
And be more annoying.
Yeah.
But link will be in this episode's description. Also, I'll link it on our socials as well if you want to join. This Patreon episode this week is just going to be us talking a little bit more about some of the Miley news that we have not covered since last time we recorded. So if you want to hear us talk about us yap about more Miley this week, you can go ahead and subscribe in our link. And like I said, we have a lot of fun ideas planned for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think I have anything else for this episode. Do you? Do you have anything else, Becky?
I don't think so. I think we yapped enough.
We did. So Miley at the Golden Globes, it was amazing. It was iconic, but we're going to talk more over at our Patreon. So thank you guys for tuning in this week, and we will catch you on an episode next week. Have a fantastic day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.